Wolf Vicky said, hey.
Wolfic 8, hello. Interesting name. Yeah, I am gonna need to up my game with...
Wolf Vicky said, you nom nom.
Come on. Hey.
Wolf Vicky said, what's poppin'?
Not much. Trying to go and fill out more of the map for my server.
Stable Horatio underscore said, what's up?
Stable Horatio. That's also a cool name. Not much, not much. Just well, just started up. I'm trying to
Wolf Vicky said, good.
Trying to fill out the map for my surrounding area, and
Crash in your party.
hey there, how's it going, B?
Doing okay. How are you?
Wolf Vicky
Not bad, not bad.
said, my live lesson is
Let's
gonna
run
start
where we
in 3 minutes.
Well, good luck with that, Wolfic 8.
Are you in your own one?
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Wolf Vicky said,
Just
it's 8:07 here.
missed out last night.
807. Jeez. Are you in the UK?
Wolf Vicky said,
Belgium.
Belgium.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, I just realized that my sword is going to break soon. Well, I just better be careful with that then, I guess.
Wolf Vicky said, is that Java?
No, we're playing Bedrock. I have some friends on console, so I want to be able to have them join in. Also, Bedrock is...
Lekin has had.
Where all the
Thanks
servers
for
are.
subscribing.
Oh, Lycan, thank you! Holy shit!
Said, glad to see you around, bro.
Guys, I'm trying to fight a witch. I don't got time for this shit.
Lekin Mazant said, was worried you had stopped streaming for a minute there, lol.
No. Just had a lot going on. Not least of which is a new puppy.
Wolf Vicky said,
She's a
I'm
cutie.
gonna start in a minute.
She officially is named Rosie
Lekin
now.
Mazant
Oh,
said,
I love it!
yay puppy.
Rosie's so cute.
Wolf Vicky
Did your girlfriend come up with that?
said,
Oh.
Stable Horatio underscore said,
I love it. Rosie's so
what breed?
cute.
She is a some kind of a breed between a shepherd and a hound.
You said coonhound, right?
Yeah, red coonhound. I'm out of arrow. No, I have one arrow. Oh, shit, still.
Where did the name Rosie come from?
Well, she's technically a red coonhound, so I went with that.
That's cute.
We had a few different names that we were considering, and I came up with that one, but my girlfriend liked it, so that's what we went with.
Said.
It's perfect.
Raccoon.
She's Rosie. and
Affirmative.
she's cute.
Yes, just Wolfic. A hunting dog.
Stabler ratio _ said. Oh cool, I have a Doberman.
Never had a Doberman before. Had a Rottweiler, had Queensland Heeler. Had German Shepherds before. And our last one was a mix between a lab and a for crying out loud, I can't remember the name. It's another herding dog.
Healer?
No, it's the black and white ones.
Oh, Border Collie.
That's it. Yes, thank you. Yeah, Rosie was really excited today. Well, at first she was, when my girlfriend went to work, she was really anxious.
Oh no.
And she was supposed to get back in bed with me so I could continue sleeping, but she didn't want to. She was too wound up to do that.
Said.
Too much of an adrenaline rush all of a sudden.
Take care, Wolfic. Hope,
said. See you later.
hope your thank you for the follow. Hope your live call goes well.
Thank you for the follow. Wolfic.
But yeah, so I got up and I brought her to the yard to see if she had to use, to go potty, and then then Maddox was out there and she wanted to play with Maddox. Of course, I sent you those videos.
Yeah, you did.
Nope, we're not going that way. And
Ricky _ Yahoo said.
hey there, Ricky.
Hello.
It's been a little while. How you doing?
Hello there.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's going good. Oh man, I had to take the trashes all the way down the driveway. It's 18
Ricky
degrees
_
outside and
Yahoo.
literally it's
Said,
raining, but it's like frozen
want
rain.
to
It's
start
bouncing off of me. I'm like, oh great.
Yeah.
I raise you or lower you with 3 degrees. What it is right now. And it's gonna be -6
Oh.
here in a few moments.
Oh.
Yeah, something about a polar vortex or something.
Yeah. See, we weren't supposed to have temperatures this cold, and then there's the weather's gonna be cold, but it's not gonna be that cold. We're gonna have
That's weird.
no rain, no nothing, and then all of a
Stabler
sudden,
ratio
this was last night at 5 o'clock in
Said,
the morning. I watched the news and I woke up around
sleep.
1,
I have school.
and it
Go
was saying,
tomorrow.
"Oh,
I
winter
dropped the
winter
follow.
advisory."
Thank
we
you
got
for
a
the
storm,
follow,
winter storm."
Horatio. Much appreciated as well.
Yeah, it's the same
And
for us.
yeah, no, I get it. Things are you got responsibilities. So get yourself some rest. Have a good night. And usually I don't get on this. Well, I get on
skimming.
close to this late.
Said.
Hey there, X.
Hey.
How's it going, man?
But the weatherman's like, he was like, if you guys, wherever you guys at, let me know how cold it is. If you guys got rain or sleet, da 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 da. I'm like, isn't that your job? What the hell is your company paying you for if you can't predict the weather?
Well,
you have to rely on us.
It's all like, it is a prediction.
And it also relies on whatever data they're given. And if, whoever gave them the data is, horseshit, then they can't help it. It's like, well, this is what it's reading,
But it's like, well, like, okay, here's a question I have. Al Roker, the guy who tells the weather on the Today Show, is he a meteorologist?
I thought he was. I don't know.
Because he never, he says they never specify that he's a meteorologist, where like every other, weatherman, they say, now with our local meteorologist, blah, 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 with the weather.
RX says hello.
Hi, RX.
Said.
They never specify.
Trying to distract myself from the bad news I got tonight with Bees, and Havoc LOL.
He just tells the weather.
Yeah, he just reads the cards.
Yeah. You can have somebody who essentially has like I guess what you could call a Vanna White position, where their whole thing is just here's the report.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But even if somebody is a meteorologist, they can only go off of what data they're given. And if all their instruments are saying like this is what's going to happen, then technically that's what they're supposed to report on. They can say like, this might be whatever, but
yeah.
Lekin Mazad.
Hey, did you see the house I built in the village?
Apparently corporate is throwing a huge stink about the fact it was too busy for me to make my cash drops and had more than $20 on me at any given time while working.
Sorry, multiple conversations going on at once. Yeah, I did. Briefly. I saw it, and then with what I was doing, I had to peace out before
Lekin Mazad.
some baddies came and trashed the place.
So if I don't get fired for the one thing, probably will be for this thing. So fun times.
Corporate is throwing huge. It's too busy making my cash drops. Have more than $20 on me at any given time while working. Well, I don't know. Like, I hope that things go at least well with your, in any court cases with you staying out of prison. But if it does come to that, man, if your manager didn't tell you to like stop working, then that's the manager's problem, not yours. It's not like it's your job to say like, "Hey, I'm busy. Clock me out." So I would say that if you've already got an attorney to cover your one end of your legal, you might have a fight against the corporate case as well, because that's horseshit. That's straight up horseshit.
Yeah, but the house I built, I tried to do it Viking style, like a Vikings era type house.
Yeah.
That's my attempt.
Yeah. I think they're called a longhouse.
Yeah.
But yeah, I checked it out real quick and it looked good.
Oh, there's some reason why I asked if you're going to get on tonight, because
Said,
when I
Noggins
dug a
we're
little mine
supposed to do
underneath
no
my
matter
house
what.
so I can get some
Supposed
iron and
to
stuff.
drop any extra cash over 20
And
after every delivery, even when
Every
busy.
time the further I
it's
got down, I got
entirely
down
my
to
fault.
about I think
It's
it's
just
like level
a shitty thing to fire someone over.
53 or
Right,
54.
Sure.
And when I get
Lekin
close to
Mazad.
this one spot, it's just this
Said.
one spot.
It's whatever.
Anonymous
reality
music
that I
starts
have to
playing,
deal
like
with.
goes,
That's
it's
why
like
I'm
it's
here to
really
distract
weird,
myself, LOL.
and it will play for about maybe 10 seconds and then go away. But I noticed the last time it played, when I turned away, it got quieter. But when I turned towards this one specific area on the wall, it was louder.
So when you get ominous music or weird sounds or whatever, that usually means that you're near a cavern system.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no there's no is it like an echoing sound almost?
No, it's like it sounds like dungeon music, like something bad's about to happen.
Because there's sound cues in Minecraft, but there's no music cues. Music just plays randomly. And wasn't that because before it couldn't handle playing music all the time, so it just ended up becoming a staple in the game?
When they were originally developing it, they didn't know how to implement different types of music constantly playing in the background, so they just would have different pieces that would randomly play, so they didn't need to, worry about that.
See, that's what I thought it was. And it's just in this one spot. It does that, and it only does it for 10, maybe 15 seconds. I was like, why is there music? And I'll turn away from the music, and music will get quiet, and then I'll turn back right where it's coming from, and it will get louder. I'm like, it's telling me something's music? There.
Yeah, it's probably
that's why I'm telling you about it, because I stopped literally where the music is playing. So if you come down into this tavern, and not this tavern, but this cave I made, mining shaft and stuff, and you got to go inside my house and get into it. But I want to see if you guys hear it.
Well, I'm a ways out exploring, so it'll take me a little while to get back. I'm trying to fill in the map.
I'm by my tree, and that's like north. Well, I don't know in relationship to Zungus-Lands, but it's
far north. It's far north.
Yeah. It's all good. I'm just letting you know that it does that. It's there. Like if I'm not on here and you are, I'm like, I'm gonna check this out real quick.
Well, when I get back to town, I'm definitely interested in checking it out. Zombie has a sword. Can I have your sword, zombie? I could use it right now.
Give me the magic axe. Oh.
How handy.
Welcome.
Alright, so supposed to drop any extra cash for 20 after every delivery, even when busy, so it's entirely my fault. It's just show you thing to fire someone over. That is weird, because when I worked at Domino's, it was basically like, you can make several deliveries in a row, and you may carry, $20 and change when you head out. You can do 2 to 3 orders all back to back to back. So by the time you're done doing that, you're definitely going to have more than $20. It may be personal policy there, but if it's corporate, I don't know. And that's assuming you work for Domino's. I thought you said that's who it was, but if not, then I don't know. Some crazy hills in this area. Some of them are just like full-on gravel hills. I've seen hills that have a lot of gravel on them, but I mean, like, this shit is like a full gravel valley. It's weird.
That is weird.
Oh, crap.
Lekin Mazad said, "Not word I heard via the grapevine. Yeah, Domino's the owner is taking a lot of heat right now from corporate because I had a couple hundred on me from the rush I was dealing with by myself because another driver called out sick." Lekin Mazad said, "So he's very pissed at me."
What happened was there was it isn't raining, but there was a thunderstrike which suddenly spawned some skeleton archers on horseback near me. I also found, it's hard to tell from down here, it's a ways up on a hill, but it looks like I found a wrecked nether portal.
Nice. Any
So
goodies in the
cool.
chest nearby?
Oh, it's way up on a hill, so I don't have a chance to get there right now. I also found a huge overhang of dirt. Which doesn't really matter much.
Less interesting than the nether portal, but cool.
Actually, no, quite interesting because it's very rare for this sort of terrain to generate.
Oh. The big dirt hill.
No, it's not a dirt hill. It's literally just like a giant plateau, just one block of dirt thick, stretching really far out over the valley.
Interesting.
Sorry. I'm sorry. No. It isn't entirely one block thick. It varies from 1 to 3, but still, there's nothing underneath it. The underside is just completely flat, and that's still like real fucking weird. Ooh, you have a cool looking bow, Mr. Skeleton. Can I have it, please? Thank you.
It's nice when they actually drop the
thing. Unbreaking and power 1. Well, when I get back to my house, I'm gonna see if I can. Well, the bow I have right now, I think, just has unbreaking on it. So I don't know if you can merge them together and stack the enchantments or not, but you can bet I'm gonna fucking try. I'm just taking a lot of heat right now from corporate because I have a couple hundred of me from the rush I was dealing with by myself because another driver called out sick. Oh, let him be pissed. I mean, unless they have any proof of otherwise. Actually, is it common for drivers to just be told like, hey, you know, make your deliveries, we don't care? Because if you can get them to testify that, you're off the hook. Then it's going to be the owner who's in hot water, not you. Or the manager. Could be the manager as well. But if this is a common thing that happens, especially with a lot of drivers, then no, that's not your fault. That's management's fault. Like, you're good. There's so much gravel.
Gravel is one of those things that is hard to let go because you want to maybe dig up a bunch to get flint.
Oh, I don't care about that. Like, I've got some crazy overhangs. I want to cause some fucking cave-ins.
Oh.
But it's also just crazy because normally it only appears in small pockets. Seeing an entire like hillside or valley covered in nothing but gravel is weird.
Lekin Mazant said, "It's fairly common, but I'm friends with my manager and I'm not going to throw her under the bus because she gave us the autonomy to break company policy and handle our money how we wanted."
Well, that's noble of you, dude. That's good. That's good. I don't know. Still seems like...
Oh, fucking gravel.
Rick Skimming said,
Die, gravel.
"What the realm code?" Lekin Mazant
Um,
said, "Far as throwing the owner under the bus, that could get the franchise taken from him and then everyone is out of a job potentially, lol."
no. If it's a profitable store, the owner might have it taken from him, but if it's profitable, they are not going to get rid of it. They're going to opt to have somebody else take it over, or basically, like when somebody becomes a franchise owner, they need to pay a large sum of money, like I don't know, 20 grand or something, as well as take a bunch of classes to say like, yes, I want to be a franchise owner. This is how I represent your business, and then they just do their thing. which is primarily like trying to talk about policy and write checks. It's really easy and profitable to be a franchise owner. Oh, that is a mighty deep hole. Wow. Okay. Not like ravine deep, but still pretty fucking deep for just a hole in the middle of nowhere. But if it's a profitable store, like the one out here, has a reputation of being known as the $1 million store, because at least when I was working there, we covered so many different areas from one location. It was worth, just crazy big. And I know it's changed owners several times. And when I was working there, the owners did not take care of the place at all. But it didn't shut down. It was worth too much money. So what they'll do is they'll basically hold an auction for somebody else to buy it up and become another franchise owner at discount. Or they will have somebody who is like franchise worthy, who's been like running stores for a long time. And they will say, hey, we got a job for you, you know. Will you be, willing to move over to XYZ if we, pay this much more? And all you have to do is basically write checks. And it's like, fuck, yeah, of course. So if it's a good store, if it's making big money, you're fine. It's very unlikely that it would...
They'll kill a whole store over one mishap.
Over one mishap or one asshole who doesn't know how to run it properly.
Lekin Mazant said, maybe I could try that route, but I don't know that a job at Domino's is worth the trouble, all things considered. Lekin Mazant said, something still to consider though.
Yeah, you're right. Like it's not like it's a fantastic job, so it is the question of like how worth it is it. You're right. It depends on how much of a tight spot it's going to put you in. Because you may not get your job back, but if you can get financial recompense for being, wrongly let go for their fuck up, then, at least you got money to float yourself on for a while. It depends. And I would definitely say, it's something you have to talk to an attorney about. Absolutely. But, yeah, it's intense. And sorry, RX, give me just a minute, and I will shoot you that realm code. Let me clear out just a little bit more. Actually, I thought
said, okay, no problem.
I thought you had already been on this one, RX.
No, he has. He was building a house.
Yeah, didn't you make like a house out of mushrooms? I mean, I can send you another one if you want, but it should already be in there.
Said, yeah, LOL, but I can't see it.
Weird. Okay. Yeah, give me just a minute. What I'll do, I was panicking because I was caught up in conversation and it was nighttime. I didn't want to die, but in retrospect, I'm gonna have to pop out anyway in order to get that realm code. So I'm gonna wait until nightfall. So give me just. Give me a minute to explore a little more, for it to get dark, and then I'll shoot it your way. And of course, you're more than welcome to get into the Discord server with the voice chat as well. that is a deep hole. Wow. It's like the world's shortest ravine. Maybe, oh no, it might just actually be a ravine. It's just one little spot at the end that extends all the way to the surface. It's funny. But yeah, the puppy's officially named Rosie now.
Rosie Posy.
Uh-huh.
Rosie's Posy's got little nosies. And little toesies.
She really wants to be friends with Maddox. Maddox is being apprehensive but curious. He's intrigued. He's definitely intrigued.
Put some catnip on him, on the dog.
He actually doesn't care about catnip.
He doesn't like it?
He just doesn't care. Like, he doesn't like it, he doesn't dislike it. He just gives no shits. Good idea, though.
If you got fish oil.
That might work.
The reason why I know this, my grandma did this when she introduced a new kitten to her two cats, and they didn't really care for it, so she put her main thing was fish oil, and she'll put a little fish oil right there on the back, on the top of the back of the top of their head, and then rub their paws in catnip. And then it'll make those cats curious and sniff like, oh, da 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 da. And then I was like, honestly, the science behind it, I don't understand it, but it worked.
Well, I might be able to try the fish oil or certain other things.
I've seen her do it with other cats, not a dog.
It should still help, though.
Yeah. It should do the same. Like, hey, he's got something on I like, or she's got something on I like. Yeah, you're okay.
Well, they're still making progress. Slowly. He's apprehensive. He's being a little standoffish, but he's not being aggressive. So that's the big thing right now. Yamato, hey, like everybody's showing up tonight. How's it going, dude?
That's because I'm here, Alex. Don't flatter yourself.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Well, I managed to find some sweet berries, so that's cool. I can get those. I can start planting those and use them as perimeter defenses for the town. I can also plant them around any of the dark patches around town. That'll help not only generate food for us, but also just
Yamato Kantai.
kill any enemies that decide to
Not
spawn.
bad. Joined an Australian police role-play server for GTA 5. Just need to get the badge and gun number, etc.
Do you guys need any building blocks? I got all kinds of cobblestone, granite, so much.
Like 5 chests full of cobblestone. So
okay, you got me beat.
I am good for now.
Oh, stupid rabbit!
I farmed up a lot of iron though.
Right?
Rabbit tricked itself. It got spooked that I was there, so it ran into one of the prickle bushes, and that was the
Lekin Mazant.
Free rabbit for you, I guess.
Can you tame rabbits?
You can, in fact, I think you can tame rabbits in this.
I'll be right back, guys.
Hey, no problem.
You can't tame them, but you can
Among underscore the underscore couch 23.
and breed them
Sit.
with carrots.
Hi.
But
okay.
I don't know if
Yamato
I don't know if you
Kantai.
can tame them,
Said.
which sucks.
Greetings, Lekin.
But
Hello,
I think
Among the
that's-
Couch. How's things? Interesting name. Is that an Among Us reference, or is that just different
Among underscore
origin?
the underscore couch 23. Said. I'm doing good. Among underscore the underscore couch
Reference.
23.
Okay.
Said. Reference. Among the underscore couch 23 said, do you like modded Minecraft?
I used to do mods a lot more. I've been playing Bedrock, so my friends on console can join. Also, it's the one that natively supports my VR headset. And that is significantly more difficult to run mods on. Okay. There must have been some error in world generation here. Because this river just has some flowers and other random
Among
shit
underscore
floating
the
here.
underscore couch 23 said,
Oh, that happens all the time.
I would suggest the mod Minautica.
Minautica? Is that a Subnautica mod? I don't care about that, really. I don't...
Among underscore the underscore couch 23
Y'all are coming with me to
said,
smoke a cigarette.
Tess.
Okay.
Among underscore the underscore couch 23
This time I'm on my phone.
said,
I have my computer turned off.
asterisk yes.
Well, it definitely sounds interesting. I don't know. Oh, those are tulips. The others were like poppies, I think. Huh. Well, that axe is almost dead. I'm gonna drop the axe and I'll get the tulips. That'll be cool.
Hey, Alex.
Yo.
Dude, I tripped over Kendra's bra today. It was a booby trap.
Among underscore the
Yeah,
underscore
that it
couch
would be.
23 said,
But does
I've
it
been telling my
link to a
kids dad
showcase
jokes all
of it.
day. They're like, Dad, where are you getting these from? I was like, TikTok.
Does it count as a booby trap if it's said accidentally, though?
No, I think women know what they're doing when they throw those bras on the floor. I think at least I think I know Kendra what she's doing. I can't speak for all women.
Does Minautica run on? Holy shit! Did somebody die out here?
Why?
Because there's so much stuff out here. Meat and a bow and a...
I mean, I go out, I explore pretty far, so that might have been me.
Yeah, but it would have despawned by now, wouldn't it?
Not if someone was too far away for the area to load.
Interesting.
Well, I did that earlier too. I went and killed a bunch of stuff, but I did it from a distance with the bow. So
No, this would be really far out.
All right,
yeah, true. I don't know how far I really
I'm
went.
an idiot. I already had one. I have a chest. I'm just gonna scoop a bunch of this shit up and save it for later. There were a bunch of flowers.
Dude, we need to get a donkey and put those put the chest saddles on it, and you can just have that donkey follow you, dude. You
can do the same thing with llamas.
Llamas.
On a what?
Llama.
Llamas.
What is that? Oh, llamas.
Yeah, like an alpaca.
Yeah, no, it's not that I didn't know what it was. You broke up. Like it was like.
How do I explain the nuance of what a llama is?
To be honest, I thought you said hummus. I was like, huh? What is that? I know what hummus is in real life, but in the game, I was like, what is that?
There's some stone swords here, some fish, some seeds, some arrows. Actually, I don't really need the seeds, the stone swords, or some of this is...
I gotta get a new phone. My phone was reading like 80-something%. Now, for no reason, it dropped to 22%.
Yeah, that's not a good time.
Well, it's not an old phone. Well, I guess 2 years old is old for a phone, but...
Depends.
It's a Galaxy S10, plus.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect it to be falling apart yet.
Yeah, it's been doing a lot of weird stuff on me for the past few weeks. It's been shutting off randomly. It'll be at full charge and then say it's dead and turn off and have to recharge it again.
I wonder.
I think it's T-Mobile just trying to make me get a new phone.
Oh, fuck. All right. I am gonna peace out real quick and get RX that connection code. I'm loading up that chest, and all of a sudden, a ton of illagers are just like, "Hey, dude, what's going on?" Nope. All right.
Among _the_couch 23. Okay, I got the link.
RX, I'm gonna direct message you the code to get in here. I will send you an invite as well. Among the Couch, is that one that works for Bedrock, or is it specifically Java? Because I know a bunch of them are only Java. And while I pull this up, the game is going to be off.
Among _the_couch 23 said Java.
Alright, well, send it to me, but yeah, I won't be able to get it to run on Bedrock.
_the_couch 23 said it's from CurseForge.
Alright.
Rick Skimming said, okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Okay, we've got that.
Among _the_couch 23 said, there.
And let's see here.
I put a gnarly dent in my car.
_the_couch 23 said, how do you make it work on Bedrock?
I had an episode and I passed out and my head bounced off the hood of the car.
Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks.
After I came to and stuff, I went in there. I haven't really seen the dent. I'm out here smoking. I'm looking over and I see that dent. I was like, it's an impression of my head. I'm like, oh my god.
You left your mark on the world.
Yeah, Kendra said, she's like, your head bounced off of that thing, just went bing. I was like, wow.
So RX, I sent you an invite and I sent you the code. You should be able to get in with either of those. If you have any issues, let me know. And Among the Couch, that's the thing that sucks. You don't make it work with Bedrock. You either need to have the specific like Bedrock compatible pack or mod, or it just won't. It has to be developed for one or the other. You can't. Well, every once in a while you can find one that with a lot of monkey business you can get it to function and load in, but
Among _the_couch 23 said, okay.
Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. I'm sorry.
Oh, by the way, FYI, I'm going to send you that money tomorrow, Alex.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Yeah. Hey, if I was going to buy Minecraft, where do I go to buy it?
The Microsoft Store.
I whispered you the video.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys told me
Correct.
that last night. Okay.
Yeah. You'll want the Microsoft Store. That's for Bedrock Edition. If you want Java Edition, then you need to go to specifically the Minecraft website. But Bedrock is, I mean, like, you have a bunch of features that are more malleable and newer. The way that, like, the Nether update came to Java first, before it hit Bedrock. Yeah. So all that shit is nice. But, yeah, Java Edition, there's a lot more you can do with it. And it gets updates first with new content. But Bedrock is...
cross-platform.
It's cross-platform. It's a bit more stable. And
Gun alert rest of the night. Tell the crew I said to take care. You as well.
I want to
get the Bedrock. I do want to get the Bedrock.
Okay, then definitely Microsoft Store. You as well, Lycan. You take care. You stay safe. And I'm sorry things are shitty, but keep your head on straight and do what you can. You'll be all right. Lycan's lurking, but he wanted to say hi to everybody. So.
Oh, hey, like, in if he's still there.
Alright, I can pick up the table. RX is in the house! Or the wilderness somewhere, maybe.
Is he joining the Discord?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I told him he's welcome to. But yeah, I mean, Minecraft started on Java, and if you want to do crazy shit, then that's, you know, totally cool.
I'm not into crazy. I only play this with friends.
Yeah, and that's the bigger thing is, like, I want to be able to play with friends. And
I mean the Pokemon one is really fun.
The Pokemon what?
Pokemon mod for Minecraft.
What?
One where
I need to know this. I got to catch them all.
Yeah, there's a Pokemon mod that's actually really, really well made and really fun.
But does it work in Bedrock?
No, it doesn't. But
yeah.
would be worth. It's worth. I would say it's worth playing Java for.
All I'm saying is they each have their merits, but if you're looking to play with friends, you definitely can play with more people on Bedrock. And then the other thing, of course, is that's also it lets me play it in VR. And not that I've done that much. I need to go and get my VR headset repaired.
It's broken?
No, it isn't broken. I think the cable for it is fucked up. I just need to replace the cable going to the headset.
Yamato Kantai.
Yeah,
Said,
sounds broken.
Indeedy Yabadabadoo.
Yeah, mine is freaking messed up too because of the bunny rabbit. It chewed the cord.
Indeedy Yabba Dabba Doo. What's that in reference to, Yamato? I mean, I get there's a Flintstones reference, but specifically Indeedy to which statement? Ouch. Okay. At the very northern end of the map, I guess it's time to start my trek back home to Zungusville.
Yamato Kantai. Said, Bedrock. I don't know, I'm tired, ignore me, LUL.
It's fine, dude. Just wasn't quite getting it. But yeah, llamas, you can't ride llamas. I mean, you can ride llamas, but you can't steer them. But you can stick a chest on them and they can carry stuff for you.
Well, what you would need to do is you need to get a rope, and then you can make a caravan. So llamas will follow other llamas. So if you rope one llama and drag it with you, other llamas will follow that llama.
Yeah.
The fact is, it does not work very well in hilly terrain because there's the pathing issue. Same stuff with a lot of the other animals. If the pathing issue kind of gets corrupted with like overly hilly stuff or too much stuff in the way, you might have to basically always keep watch on them. Or if you go too fast, sometimes if you go too fast, that will also fuck with it.
Yeah.
It's like it's something that's like, oh, for your convenience and cool, but it's also like, oh, it's kind of glitchy and doesn't work that well, so you never end up using it anyway.
But you can get one llama, and you can put a chest on it. You can, drag that around on a leash, and it'll carry shit for you.
I mean, you could have a friend sit on the llama.
Yeah, and that was the other thing is if you're trying to take somebody somewhere, and excuse me, they're going to be AFK for a bit, then you can absolutely. Wow, those sugar canes are really high. You can absolutely have them hitch a ride and you go where you're going.
Hey, I found some obsidian down here.
Oh, cool.
I just don't have a diamond axe to mine it.
Yeah, I don't think I do either. Not yet, but I haven't.
I do.
If you come into my house and follow the way down, if you want some obsidian, it's yours for the taking if you want it.
It has not, again, my priority was rehabilitating the village and getting the obelisk built.
Yeah.
Well, you need blaze rods, right, to make that potion?
What potion?
The potion to rehabilitate them.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that would be a step in that direction.
It would, but I wanted to yes, I want to rehabilitate the villagers, but I meant the village as a whole first. I want a place where other players could go and chill and have a place to be safe.
Party central.
Yeah, I wanted to have a welcoming location for anybody else who joined in first and foremost, and then deal with the rehabilitating the villagers and adventuring the Nether and all that later.
Well, I will, if I find diamonds down here, I will mine that stuff and put it in your chest in your house, so it's there.
Yamato
Thanks so
Kanta
much.
said,
I see B
to
is...
make my cop, I don't know of any
I missed the day,
that has a
dude.
gun and taser
Remember that
now.
one world me and you were in that we built? Dude. Wow.
You're definitely
We
making that tree, B.
It's very tree, yeah, very much a tree.
I'm sorry, Havoc, you were saying? Which world?
The world that me and you were doing before Realms came out.
Well, there were a couple that we did. There was one
The
with...
last one.
I think it was the one where you made a gate with gravel.
Was it, were you the host of it, or was I the host of it?
I think he was the host of it.
Yeah.
Okay, that was Tresnia, and yeah, I remember that one. That was a village where I managed to successfully rehabilitate it, and I had the express minecart down to the the mine and everything. Yeah, that one was good. Gonna see if I can get something like that up and running here.
Yeah, I didn't know Realms came out yet.
It was actually out for a while. It just
Yeah. According to my daughter, she's like, it's been out for a while. I've been that's why I've been wanting to play Minecraft with my friends. My friend has a realm. I'm like, oh.
The thing is with Realms, you need to pay a monthly fee to have one.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go doing that if it was just you and me. But when B started playing, and then when Jess started playing, and we were all playing together, and it was like, what, I'll throw down for it because it's worth it.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's why I haven't been playing, because everyone I played with, you and my brother, you guys stopped playing. I'm like, well.
For me, it's one of those things where it comes and it goes. I'll play for a bit, and then I'll eventually get tired of it, and then it'll come back. I want to scratch that itch, and I'll play it some more.
Yeah. And sometimes it's years in between from when I played it, but it's always there. And it never really changes too much from how it was.
Yeah.
And it's a game I don't ever see a reason for them to make a sequel for.
No.
I don't ever see in Minecraft 2, because...
You just jinxed it now. They're going to come out with 2021 Minecraft 2.
There's no reason to.
The Reckoning.
There's nothing... you just update this game. That's... unless they want to build the engine from the ground up to make it more optimized. I would love to have, moving vehicles and stuff like that, or, sky ships.
ARX. Yeah, vehicles is one of the things that people would love.
Or the option to advance in the game to be able to make the technology to build vehicles.
Well, just having vehicles at all would be nice.
We're skimming. Said. All good THXXX.
Not any luck on the diamond area.
If you want, I can take you to your previous house, RX. Or if not, I can take you to Zungusville. We have plenty of houses there ready to go. Or you can just keep doing your thing.
You are the worst real estate agent. You need to sell, sell, sell.
I'm giving options, B.
Well, he's not trying to buy a car, Alex.
We're skimming.
Location, location,
Said.
location.
Yes, take me to my place.
What is that bumpy noise? Oh, she's listening to music out there. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. The lady came out and she's like, I want to hang out with you. I'm like, all right.
Hey, no sweat. No sweat. I
Yeah.
mean, that's one of the nice things about Realms is you can pop in and out at your, your convenience.
Well, when we first started dating, about almost 9 years ago, she said, she know I play video games. She's like, oh God, are you going to like put video games before anything? I said, I'll make one promise to you right now. If I'm playing a video game, you say, hey, I want to hang out, I want to do this, I will drop what I'm doing to do whatever you want to do. No video game is more important than spending
Really
time
sweet.
together.
That's really sweet.
So all she has to do is tell me, hey, I want to hang out. I'm like, okay.
I've had friends, or I have friends who dated guys
We're
who
skimming. Said.
kind of
LOL, I
expect,
forgot how bad Pick looks.
there's this sort of mentality that some gamer guys have, like, you know, to have a girlfriend who just sits there and watches them, not really participate. He's like, oh, you like games too? Okay, and he basically just expected her to just sit there and watch him, and he never offered her to play. Like, I don't know. Like, there's some dudes have that mentality.
Yeah, I actually taught her how to play games. She does like video games, just not as like, she doesn't have anybody she can play them with besides me. And there's only very few games she's like, literally 2 games that she will literally be like really into. One, I introduced her to Rocket League, and the second game is the sports game Steep, where you snowboard and do all that stuff. Those are her 2 favorite games, and she will play those. There was one time she was so into Steep, I couldn't pry her off of it. I was like, hey, well, we were supposed to have a date. Like, you know, we're supposed to go out and eat. She's like, yeah, but like, look, I'm almost level 30. I gotta get the gold. I'm like, you know,
Hey
she's
man,
like,
you
what?
made
I was
that
like, I'm proud.
promise. You made that promise to her. She didn't make that promise to you.
I know. I would just want. I know. I wasn't mad at all. I was like,
I know.
I'm proud.
I'm just.
I was proud because my evil genius plan worked. Get her as addicted to video games as I am, and we both can sit here and just play video games all day long, and no one will be mad at each other.
Yeah, kids try to take care of themselves. Like, mother, father, we are hungry. It's like, oh, there's probably some, like...
That's what microwavable mac and cheese is for.
Exactly.
Well, that's the beauty of my kids are teenagers, so they can cook. Like, they're young teenagers, but, you know, my kids, they were, like, always curious of what I was doing in the kitchen. I'm like, well, here, I'll show you how to make it. And they know how to cook, and my daughter, oh my God, she's like, here, Dad, you're chopping those potatoes wrong. I was like, how? I'm chopping them the way I've always have. She was like, yeah, but I learned a new way. I was watching the chef cook-off show on Netflix. I'm like, okay. And I was like, wow, very effective way to cut potatoes. I learned something new.
Cool.
Yeah. My kids are awesome. My sons now, my 2 sons have a very bad addiction to video games. I'm trying to like, hey, you get like this much time. And it used to be a point where my youngest will throw a tantrum if I say, okay, your time's up now, and throw things. Now he's finally like calm and good. I'm like, hey, it's time to get off. He's like, okay.
It's nice that you can share them with them. That was always something that I wish I could have shared with my parents was to play video games. But video games, I mean, not like how it was before, but video games had like a bad rep about, you know.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah, they did. Like everyone was like, oh, games. Like wasn't the government there for like what, 10 years was trying to ban video games?
not the government, but some like I remember there was like one lawyer, and then that specific, and then it was like a dispute like between him and actually Penny Arcade.
Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, there was this one lawyer, and I don't know if the guys at Penny Arcade went, you know, were the ones to stand up against them, or if he tried to. I don't know the specifics, but there was this one lawyer who believed it was the age old, still kind of discussion that, you know, that video games cause gang violence and stuff like that, or shootings and things like that, and yeah, but he basically lost all. I don't remember the, like I said, I don't remember the specifics, but he lost all credibility.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that kind of like becomes this thing again and again and again. Like, you know, first off, do you really believe this bullshit? Because, you know, it's been proven so many times that this is not the case. Why do they do this? Do they really think? Are they believing? You know, are they taking their own brand, or are they?
Yeah.
Or are they trying?
Rhetorical?
Or no? Are they trying to do it for the clout? You know, to say like, oh yeah, I'm the motherfucker who managed to get video games, blah blah blah. Because if they pull it off, then hey, it makes him look good as an attorney, right?
I think in his case, he did really believe, but like sometimes people just choose not to listen to statistics, or you know, they're gonna stick to their guns. They're gonna believe what they believe because, you know, there's this sense of ego.
Why you playing
that you know,
also people
like this is the correlation I made, and everyone tries to prove me wrong. Are the ones that are wrong.
Good way to put it, RX. Very good way to put it.
What did RX say?
He said, people, ew, why are you playing video games? Also, people, let me play my Candy Crush.
You know they're trying to label game addiction to games as a disease now, right?
Oh,
I mean,
no, it's already there.
Addiction in general can be a disease, but the fact is that it shouldn't just be on video games.
But you can, I mean, the same way that somebody can be an alcoholic or addicted to whatever. Yeah, somebody can have video game addiction, but the thing is, like, the way that this gets handled is really ham-handed.
Yeah.
And they do have an actual definition for, like, what is gaming addiction. And it has to be something like somebody who plays... I think it's in excess of... It's
I'm
like...
getting phantoms.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I'm near a bed.
Oh, so am I.
Okay, cool.
Me too.
You may not rest now. There are monsters nearby. Give me just a moment here.
Same here. I got the same
If there is
issue.
wall, then you are safe.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't see any fucking monsters. I see a horse.
That's one of the things that's like perfect SpongeBob meme material. You're a monster nearby.
It must be over this damn wall.
I'm not seeing any.
Yeah, neither am I.
Try jumping in your bed again.
Alright. Yep, it worked.
Okay, cool. And the good news is, if you're already in bed and another one gets close, it won't kick you out.
That's good.
Give me just one moment. Okay, cool.
Well, speaking of gaming addictions, I know one person that was super bad, and it was my cousin Josh.
Is everybody in a bed? Oh, RX, are you near a bed? Shit, I forgot to ask RX. Ah! Like, why are we not progressing?
Sleepy time, RX. Sleepy time.
But I let him live with me for a little bit. This was like over 10 years ago. He's been in prison for like about ever. He's still there. But before that, he was addicted to WoW. Like highly addicted to WoW and Runes of Magic. It's a different RPG game. And he used to sit there and play it all night, all day, all night, all day. Like, he was there 3 days playing this shit.
Thanks, RX.
Yes, thank you. And I was like, dude, you got to get some sleep, man. I told you can stay here. You got to get a job, blah, blah, blah. You don't need to get into the logistics of it all. Mm-hmm. And I drew the line because I woke up in the morning to go to work. I'm up at freaking 5 o'clock in the morning, and he's playing this game. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to because some reason he had his computer set up in my kitchen. And it was the only place that was probably not carpeted. And I go in there, and I'm doing my thing, trying to make me some eggs and bacon and stuff. Sitting there, I realize I'm standing in a puddle of liquid. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, why am I standing in a puddle of liquid? And I look back, and I see where the liquid's coming from. It's coming from underneath this chair. This guy will literally use the bathroom in the chair. Never not get up, just right in his pants. No. I'm talking about number 1 and number 2. I was like, all right, dude. That's when I was like, dude, I was too busy for video games and stuff. My kids were little. So I'm like, I cut the Wi-Fi off. I was like, nope. No internet. Taking it away.
This is a whole nother level of
Yeah, that is an addiction.
Yeah. Which way was your...
Oh, it's this way. That's my bedroom. I meant to put up signs. Now, I have ventured off from where I used to hear the music because I found a cavern. I was like, ooh, diamonds. There's lava. So it would be right in this area. Right here is where I always heard the music. But I did end up finding a cavern right over here.
Have you heard it since you found the cavern?
Nope. I haven't heard it before either.
If you found...
Oh, yeah, that's...
It literally may have been the cavern that you found is what may have been triggering it.
I'm looking for diamonds down there where the obsidian is. Hopefully to find some.
While you play video games, you're wasting
your time. I don't have
any
more pickaxes.
Also,
I need to go make some more.
Watching
I found
TV
a lot
or
more
Netflix
iron
laying
too,
down for like 10 HRS.
RX says, people, why are you playing video games wasting your time? Also, people watching TV or Netflix laying down for 10 hours.
Exactly.
The one that gets me is like, why are you getting so worked up about a game? Why are you wasting your time watching somebody else play a game when you could play it? Well, why are you watching people play football when you could go out and play it? Like,
football's a good excuse for people who are fans. Like, not speaking as someone who is, I'm not super into Star Wars or Star Trek, but people who are fans are big fans, and they're often the people who get picked on a lot. And the thing is, why is it okay to be a sports fan and not like a sci-fi fan or a fan of one of those shows?
Yeah, no shit.
Rick Skimming.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Star Wars and Star Trek. And you can ask Alex. I got a signed autograph from Hayden Christensen, who played Anakin Skywalker, framed it. I mean, like, I'm a huge fan. I got it for Christmas from my wife. She was awesome.
Will Wheaton is like a big, like, online. He played in Star Trek. He was the kid.
Yeah, I remember seeing him.
And he's got like a big online presence now. Like, he does D&D stuff.
He played on Star Trek Next Generation. Yeah, I know. I see a lot of his stuff. I follow him. I mean, like, I'm one of his fans too. I like him. Like he he tries to bridge that gap between Star Trek fans and Star Wars fans. He really does.
Well, he
He's
just
like,
kind of
"We're
is.
both-"
He's all over the place. He just seems to
Yeah.
enjoy like geek culture in general.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do, and he hates this, and like he doesn't like the people like, no, Star Wars, F Star Trek, da 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 da. I've heard him speak out against it. He's like, dude, he goes, it's sci-fi. It's the love of the fantasy, not because of what. Oh, I'm getting shot at. What's up?
What was that one commercial? It was actually a pretty good commercial. Where I think it was like a Grubhub commercial or something like that. I can't, not Grubhub or Uber Eats or one of the food delivery things, where they were like Mark Hamill and Patrick Stewart.
Oh yeah.
And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, no, that was.
Like I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I do follow Mark Hamill on Twitter because I like him. It's the same thing with like Danny Radcliffe. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but I do like him. And it's just nice to see like how much Star Wars means to people and how nice he is to the fans. Like it's nice to see that human connection, I guess.
Well,
and
Mark Hamill in general, it doesn't matter whether it's Star Wars, it doesn't matter whether you're talking Batman, because he's the one who played Joker in the animated series.
Yeah, he is my favorite.
Sid,
he is the best.
I love you,
Joker.
Star Wars.
Yeah, he is.
Throw hands for that. But it's just nice to see a human connection. You know, where he's like, when people says, "Oh, your movie's meant so much to me," or something like that, and it's just and how he responds to them, and I don't know. It's like it's nice in the way the world is. It's nice to see that. I guess it's just what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, it is. It really is.
Is it too late for Minecraft?
No.
Oh, hello.
Butt in here. Hi.
She kind of snuck up on us.
Well, we were sure. It's like, oh, is that RX finally coming in the voice chat? But no, it's a Jessica.
It's Widow me.
It's a Jessica.
Exclamation. Sid.
We're
Best
in
Joker is the
Alex's
dude that
server.
played Joker in the Joker movie.
I can't
So, are
necessarily.
you coming in here to tell me you're ready to hang out? Is that what you're doing, Ben? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll mute my mic. Sorry.
Hey, no problem. I can't necessarily agree with you on that, RX, because I haven't seen the Joker movie. But from the ones I have seen thus far, I would say my favorite Joker.
Ricky_Yahoo.
Hey there,
So-
Ricky. How's it going?
Hello, Diesel.
Welcome back.
You mean the Joker movie where he's like dancing on the stairs or something like that?
That's what I'm
I don't-
assuming he means.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either.
That one, I've been told I really need to see it, and I'm interested in seeing it, but I just haven't yet. But from the ones that I have seen, my favorite Joker's Heath Ledger. I think he did it fucking perfect. And funny enough, my favorite Batman is Ben Affleck.
Ricky_Yahoo. Sid.
I think
Is this server Java
He-
version accessible?
he's been in a few movies,
Sid.
but it's like he
That
did like
movie
a
is so
he
good
did, he
and
did
dark
like
as
a
fuck.
he did like a Batman versus Superman, right? That was him.
Yes, you're correct.
Engineer
And
underscore
Justice
Diesel.
League.
Yes,
Sid.
that too.
Sorry,
Don't
Ricky.
hear the best about
This is
those movies,
Bedrock.
but if he did a good job, he did a good job.
Ricky_Yahoo.
Yeah, the movies were
Sid.
mediocre. They were too long.
Okay.
They were kind of slow. But he did an because, like, to me, if you look at like there was always this kind of like cross of who did a good, like there was no single. It was either Bruce Wayne or Batman. Who did a good Bruce Wayne and who did a good Batman? And I thought Christian Bale did a good portrayal of Batman, even though I think Christian Bale's kind of a turd. I thought he did a good job of Batman, and I thought actually George Clooney did a really good job of playing Bruce Wayne because he was like
He had the perfect, rich guy with the mask on, kind of.
yeah, like he's rich, he's wealthy, but he also like falls into being the fatherly figure for Robin, and like he did a good Bruce Wayne, and Christian Bale did a good Batman. But
I mean, we know all who the best Joker is, though, right? Jared Leto. Oh god, that movie! I love my friends, but they dragged me to it, and I basically wanted to die the whole time. Might be an exaggeration, might not be. I can't tell you for sure.
I'm glad to hear that. I thought you were fucking serious about him being the best Joker. I was about to kill myself when I heard you say that.
I hated it so much. It was just any movie that tries to romanticize Harley Quinn and the Joker as a good relationship is a fucking red flag. Firstly, it's just. It was a mess. And the thing is, his Joker didn't even need to be there. Like, he barely played any important parts. Sorry, go ahead, Alex.
I didn't mind him that much in his role, honestly, but I didn't think he was great either. What you're saying, I will completely agree with.
The movie's bad.
Stone. What?
Suicide Squad.
I didn't hate it.
Having a different opinion than me? What the fuck, man?
I didn't hate it either. I just didn't like the Joker. The Joker had no point in that whole fucking thing to me.
He didn't need to be there. He had really.
Yeah, exactly.
He was there because Harley Quinn was there, and that was really the only reason.
Said.
You like Marvel have better heroes?
Like Marvel have better heroes than DC.
No, and I'm not
DC
going
have
to.
better villains than Marvel. Changes
I have
my mind.
HBO Max. I watched it. It seemed like a good fluff piece. It was cool, but it wasn't something like, oh my god, I'm gonna recommend to anybody. But my wife, she loved it. She's like, I love it because she just loves Harley Quinn.
There's definitely this weird obsession with Harley Quinn that came up with in the last few years, and
I mean,
there was.
Keep in mind, like when you talk about like people romanticizing Harley Quinn, it isn't or not her, but her relationship with the Joker.
That's what I meant. They romanticize their relationship.
Yeah.
And the thing is, their relationship is fucking abusive. And
It is, but the thing is, you also need to keep in mind that from her perspective, at least at that point in the story, she doesn't see it that way. That's what she enjoys about the relationship, which is part of how fucking broken it is.
Yeah. Now, if they did a Harley Quinn movie with a Joker and her, and have Poison Ivy there, and saying like Poison Ivy was the one that pointed out to Harley, like, this is fucking bad. You need to leave.
But they aren't that at that point in the plot development.
I know
yet.
It's stupid.
So they have.
I'm just saying when people. Like, okay, in the plot, I guess what you mean, but there are still people who are gonna romanticize, like, oh, that's us, babe.
Oh, they will, and that's totally like they don't understand yet. There are some people. Well, I mean, I think I told you about my ex, right? My like first girlfriend who literally was like, when you get mad, I just want you to hit me, and I'm going like, no,
no,
yeah.
I would have said, okay, let's put a smile on that face. No, I'm kidding.
Yes.
Hello. This is really cool.
It's a process.
But, yeah, some people will romanticize that, but the problem there is the story that they're trying to tell, you do need to have the in-between period where she is obsessed with him.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's not okay.
Well, the thing is, I guess it maybe didn't convey enough in the movie that this relationship was bad. Like, they were, like, it was romanticized in the movie, and I thought, like, maybe they could have, like, as an outward perspective, they could, like, make it more obvious. I don't know.
That I will agree with. That I will agree with.
He did save her, and it made it look like he was her hero and stuff, but he did leave her ass once she left out of the helicopter. He was like, sorry, babe. Peace. And left her there to die. The only reason why I know this is because Kendra loves Suicide Squad, and she watches it a lot. And sometimes she's like, can we watch a movie? I was like, yeah. She's like, we're watching this. I'm like, okay.
Right,
so I'm stuck watching it.
Force a smile. Like if she likes it, then that's fine. Like it.
Yeah.
And
My problems with it is nothing personal to the people who like it. I'm just saying. I just had a lot of problems with it, and I'm definitely everyone's kind of got their first introduction to Batman, and that's that's kind of their pinnacle of like what Batman is to them. Mine's definitely going to be the animated series. I think Mark Hamill's the best Joker. I think Kevin Conroy is the best Batman, even if it's just the voice part.
Oh yeah.
And that's actually where Harley Quinn came from, and they did a good job at showing that. Sure, Harley Quinn's in love with the Joker, but they showed that this is not, even her feelings. This relationship is not healthy. He hits her, he abuses her, and then they go into where she's spending time with Poison Ivy, and of course. This was like what 90s, early 2000s. They can't really show. They couldn't have the opportunity to show a lesbian relationship, but she's a lot happier there, and I think that they did a good job with that. Apparently,
actually the animated series is where I learned how to do Batman's voice. It was one of the things how I learned I could do impressions. Because I used to fuck around when I was a kid and try to do it, and then as I got older and went through puberty, I realized I could do it. I can still do it to this day. But it's where Kevin Conroy's Batman is where I learned how to do my first impression. And it's I can do it. Let me clear my throat. Sorry. Now I got the stage fright. Thanks, guys. No, I'm kidding. Because Jess has to laugh at me. Alfred, where's the Joker? We must find him. That's years and years and years of practice. But I love it. I just like the animated series is where it's at. They're rebooting that, right?
Now, so I don't
they're coming back out with
Jess, did you fall down my deep dungeon hole?
But they're coming back out with the Batman animated series. They're adding new episodes on HBO Max.
I'm down for that. I just hope it's not like the Harley Quinn thing.
No, it's not. They're gonna have Kevin Conroy as Batman, Mark Hamill as the Joker. They're gonna have the original voices for the original Batman animated series. So I'm hopefully this is gonna be really good.
Well, the thing, so there was this movie that came out not too long ago that was directed by, it was made by Bruce Timm. He's basically the Batman animated series guy.
Yeah.
And it had Kevin Conroy. I don't think the Joker was in it, but it was basically all around Harley Quinn because it was trying to popularize on the Harley Quinn craze that was going on, or is going on still, I guess.
True, and agree.
It was if you like Harley Quinn, you're probably gonna like the movie, but oh god, they fucked up all the other characters. They basically dumbed down Batman and Robin. Or Nightwing, sorry.
Are you talking about the one on the new Harley Quinn animated series they have?
Not the animated. This was a movie. This was a movie by.
Said.
Okay.
Joker movie is the best DC movie they ever made.
I did fall down your hole.
You fell down her dark dungeon.
You fall down your hole?
No, there was
and if you want to get into the details of girls and bad boys, there's actually a whole thing about psychology, ego, power, and evolution that play into
What's my map?
I'm gonna get off the realm, but I'll still be able to talk. I'm gonna get off. I got the signal. I'm like, hey, it's time to hang out.
Oh my god, you ruined my bed.
Oh, was that the explosion I heard?
No, that's thunder.
Oh, I heard an explosion and then she died. I'm like,
we're skimming. Wow,
in this game, that's true. So shut up, Alex. Oh, I didn't hear thunder that time. Okay, no, there was this movie by Bruce that was led by Bruce Timm, and it had can I even get my shit? And it had Kevin Conroy, and there was some funny moments though. I don't know. I hated it, man. There were some really good moments, but the fact that it idolized Harley Quinn so much to the point where they shat on all the other characters, dumbed them down and stuff like that. I look at it and I'm like, don't like that. Nope. Dislike button. Where is it? It pissed me off. Cause these are the cause this is the universe, this is the series, this is the characters that I like. And they're just, I don't know. Where's my sheets?
Yeah. I haven't seen that movie or even heard of it till now.
I will link it in the Discord, and, like, what it's about, and stuff like that. And you can watch it. I'm sure your fiance will love it because she sounds like this. It's marketed to her, obviously.
Lady Havoc loves her Harley Quinn. The thing is, she's a new person to the comic book stuff, and I'm not. So I introduced her. She's like, and I let her watch the shows. She's like, oh my god, and when she picked Harley Quinn, I just kind of was like, well, okay, cool. If that's what you like, I couldn't pick anybody else. There's Wonder Woman, there's Poison Ivy, there's fucking, what's her name? The cheetah chick? I forget her name every time.
Engineer_Diesel.
But there's Zantantra, all these people. I'm like, you want to pick one person? Because to be honest, I am not a fan of power. Don't like it.
I like her in the animated series, and I'll probably watch her animated show that they did. But she's not a bad character. I just don't like the way that they're.
Well, you won't like it. You won't like the animated show that they did because they also dumbed down Batman and Robin.
Engineer_Diesel.
They're in it and they dumb them down really bad, like they're idiots. Like they're just shitty superheroes, and they have taken over the city of Batman and Robin, just like, ooh, look at me, we're trying to get bad guys. Pretty much, because Kendra watches it. I'm like, oh my god.
The thing is Batman's supposed to be like he is supposed to be a genius. Like that's, and the fact is they messing with that. I'm just like, no. I don't know. I mean, I'll watch it. I'll give it a try. I know I hated the movie, but you know, maybe. Like I said, I'll give it a try. I can't really say if I like it or not for myself unless I watch it. But I just know that the Bruce Timm movie was just a disappointment.
No.
Engineer_Diesel.
If you didn't like the way you described that to me, if you didn't like that, then we'll not gonna like this.
Again,
I mean, like there's not a lot of Batman and Robin in it. But
I guess the best way
I mean, like when they do, that's what irritated me about it. Is when you're watching when Robin was in there, they made him seem like a scene kid. You know, like a scene kid, all about the fame. Like, oh, look at me, look all my ratings. Follow me on the Twitter. Follow me on this. I'm Gotham's something, man. It was just like that's not because the Robin who plays the type of Robin that Batman has in this one, that's his son Grayson. So his son Grayson is nothing like that.
I mean, they can.
If you notice,
they can explore things like
tendency is the older women get.
Yeah, it's just like.
That's not, I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like I don't like the idea of like this is not the Batman I know, but it's like at the same time it's like they should be allowed to explore different things. But I don't know, man. It's like I don't like it. It's not for me. But if people like it, then you know, more power to them. I guess it's just it's one of those things where I don't want to make people feel bad that they like it because it's just because it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't try to make Kendra feel bad about it or anything. I'm just glad you're watching cartoon. You know, I've been trying to get her to watch this kind of stuff for years, and I finally got her into it. I'm like, you know what? She found what she likes. She's gonna like it. She's gonna venture off into the other things. And like, you know, she's into the Flash. She does like the Batman, the Green Lantern. She's into it and like slowly getting there.
They are the ones who actually keep.
By the time she's 60, she's gonna be a fanboy. Yeah.
It is kind of funny though that the strongest part of the DC universe is the animated one, since the actual movies aren't that great.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing is, Kendra doesn't know any better, so she does like the movies. She's like, oh my god, that was so good, da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, you don't know how inaccurate that was, but okay.
Well, that's you know...
A movie can still be fun without being accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's where I envy her, because she's looking at these movies with virgin eyes. It was just an amazing shock and awe. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, they fucked that up. What the fuck are you doing? I can't enjoy it because I'm too much in my head about like, oh, I'm too busy looking at all the flaws they did and how this doesn't coincide with this series and this. I'm like, oh, I know too much. I'm like, I can't enjoy these movies.
The thing is with Harley Quinn is that because these movies are made for people who are fans of Harley Quinn, they want Harley Quinn to solve the mystery. They want Harley Quinn to win the day. They want Harley Quinn, you know, you have in order to do that, you have to kind of like make all the characters take a back seat, and it's the way they do it often is basically like, you know, making them not as smart as they should be.
Yeah, I mean, like, I get that it's a show about Harley Quinn and make it about her being the hero of the main person solving this stuff, which they do. It's just I wish they didn't, like, you know, the characters that you know, like, okay, that's impossible. Batman's not gonna be like, what's going on, Robin? I don't know where you're at. Like, he just automatically found Robin, like, oh crap. Like, motherfucker, you know you had a tracker on his ass. I've seen it before.
It would be nice if like she could, like, if the thing is, if they could just know.
There is an episode they work together, Harley Quinn and Batman do, but Harley Quinn seems like the smarter one than Batman, but she also really annoys Batman, so Batman's like, whatever. Just like,
see, that stuff I find cute. I like that stuff.
Yeah, it was kind of cool, but they still dumbed down Batman.
I don't know. I would have to watch it, but
yeah, you can. I'm not trying to make you have an opinion of it or try to force an opinion on you. I mean, like, that's how I see it.
I know.
And you might enjoy it.
We might have the. It sounds like, you know, it just. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know how to properly describe, like, it. But the thing is, it's kind of like it's like a duality feeling. So, like, I wish they catered more, to other fans of the series. But this is the demographic they're going for, because this is the demographic that's spending all the money now.
Yep. And we're the parents that spend the money for that demographic to do that. Well, I am. I don't know about you guys if you guys have kids. I know you don't, Alex. I don't know about you, B, or Jess, but I'm one of the parents that, like, oh, Dad, I want this. All right, fine, here you go. What's it, like, did you get straight A's, or is it your birthday? Like, they want that kind of stuff. I'm spending money on it. Because my daughter's really into this stuff. Her mom, that's one thing I do enjoy. All my kids love comic books and love this stuff, and their mother just hates me for it. It makes me so happy. Not my current wife, my ex-wife. It's funny.
Like,
Alex has met her. He can tell you how big of a fucktard she is. But she hates it so much. She's like, why does Raiden want this? Da da da. I was like, what? And she's like, he wants this Star Wars collectible stuff. I'm like, okay, so what's wrong with that? He also wants this real lightsaber duel thing. I'm like, oh yeah, they can make lightsabers that you can actually duel with. She's like, yeah, I know. They're like $200. I'm like, okay. She's like, why did you get them into this? They're gonna just be stupid idiot nerds. I'm like, I was like, hey, Brianna. She's like, yeah. I was like, who's been to college and has a degree in college? You or me? She's like, well, I was like, who flunked out of college? You or me? I was like, me being a nerd, so that makes me stupid? I was like, it was one of those things, like, she was like, because she is dumb as a box of rocks. Actually, that's insulting to a box of rocks.
Sounds like you've got lots of positive opinions on her.
Oh yeah, very positive.
My girlfriend got to meet her once, and that was all it took for her to say that woman is a piece of trash.
Yep. What I say about this woman, I am not lying. I can't exaggerate it at all. Dude.
Did you happen to find my stuff?
It should be at the bottom of the pit.
So, B, my brother told me this years and years and years ago when me and my ex-wife were married. We were in Tennessee visiting family, and she's like, how do those cows walk on the side of the hill? My brother looks at her and goes, they're hill cows. She goes, what are hill cows? He goes, their legs are shorter on one side so they can walk on the side of the hills like that. She goes, oh, She fucking believed it for 4 years. And then she's like, and when we were in California, we were up in the mountains and stuff. She's like, wait, those cows have normal legs. How are they walking upside the hill? And then it clicked to me. I'm like, oh shit, you still believe in hill cows? She's like, yeah, hill cows are. I didn't know hill cows were out in California. I'm like, oh my god, they're not. They don't even exist.
Just stay out of my freaking dungeon pit, okay? Stay out of the dungeon pit!
My house got creeped.
I didn't make it for haha playtime. I did it to punish my enemies. I don't know. It's just I was just prepping to build my tree in there.
Hey, I got to go right now. Actually,
okay.
I took a lot of time talking, and she's like, "Where are you?" So, I'm gonna go spend some time with my lady. All right, you guys have fun.
You too.
Yeah.
Good night.
You too. Take care. Catch you soon.
Right, bye. I will. All right. See you.
I didn't have a chance to tell him, but the thing is, while I don't doubt that his ex-wife is a piece of garbage, I'm a gullible person, so I would have probably believed about a thing about hill cows for a long time. It's just it's the thing is, I don't like the idea that being gullible makes you is a badge that says that you're stupid. It just means that you trust the person not to lie to you.
Well, on one hand, yes, I can agree with you because I've fallen into that trap myself.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time,
this woman.
If you think about it a little bit, you realize that the concept of hill cows falls a little short because that means the cows can only walk around the hill in one direction.
But I'm not smart like that. You're definitely overestimating my capabilities there, dude.
If I die twice, does that mean I can't get my stuff back?
Oh no, you absolutely can.
It's still there.
It's
still there.
It despawns on a timer, not on your death.
I don't even know where it is. I didn't see it, and I was trying to like see maybe if I died on a little inlet. Have like little holes in there.
I'll venture into my dungeon pit for you.
It's quite the pit.
Yeah, well, it was basically a prep to build my tree all the way down. But yeah, it's not exactly a safe place to frolic and play. Ugh. So stay the fuck out.
Going back one more time. I want my map back.
Let me see. I gotta empty out.
You said your map?
Yeah.
If you need another map, I can make them.
I might need another map if this is the third failure.
Okay.
Am I really out of food? No, I got food. Yeah, I got food.
There's some good fucking news.
I left some carrots down there.
Delicious. Can't wait to partake into dirt carrots. I'm trying to just empty out my inventory so I can give it to you, though. Was there a lot of stuff down there?
No, I didn't bring very much, in case I died.
Like you did.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, hang on.
I always have the hardest time finding your place for some reason.
Well, it's because of the draw distance. Why is there just a pumpkin floating right there?
Me? Oh, in your pit?
Yeah, there's just pumpkins.
I might have brought some pumpkins.
Why did you do that?
I thought I could eat them. Turns out I couldn't eat pumpkins.
No, you need to cook them. Okay, I just see carrots.
I don't know if you can cook them. I know you can make pies out of them though.
I see your bread. Oh, you know what? They might have spawned on the mine cross section that I have there. Hang on a second. Alright, let's see if there's anything here. I see, is that an iron block of yours? No. I don't see your map, hon. Sorry. I don't know what happened to it.
That's okay.
What am I gonna do with these freaking pumpkins?
Leave them there as decoration.
I mean, have you ever tried biting into a full raw pumpkin chest?
No. Well, maybe, but...
It is weird. It is very tough. It is very tough, and it
hard.
It's hard, yes, but there's something more to it as well. It has some compound in it that actually has a weird, like, astringent quality. It feels like it sucks all the moisture out of your mouth.
Ooh. I guess Alex has bitten into that.
Well, I haven't bitten into one, but I've tasted them. Oh, you fucking asshole. No.
Oh,
no. No. Oh, never mind.
Here you go.
Okay. Thank you, Wolf.
You need to cook those carrots.
I was concerned for a moment that a skeleton was killing my dog, but it turns out there's just a wild wolf that was here that got into a fight with the skeleton, murdered it, so, you know what, that's fine. That's fine.
Throw again. There it is.
I don't have many bones, but I'm gonna see if I can befriend this wolf, because I'm grateful to it for what it did.
What else? This
hello,
bread
dog.
was yours.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the bones. It is not a new dog for me, but that's okay.
This was down there too, so I assume that's yours.
I guess so.
I think that's it. I didn't see... I guess this was yours too, I guess. There, have some granite.
Oh yes,
yeah.
Jess, the pup is officially named Rosie, by the way.
Isn't that a cute name?
So cute. I like that name.
Posy. Da, 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 da.
What are you building, Alex?
I am cooking stone. Specifically turning cobblestone back into regular stone so I can run it through a stone cutter and use it to continue building up the wall around the town to try and help keep everybody safe. Which is not going great because we still have... God damn it!
Yes?
So often I've had no problems with creepers, and now this evening twice there have been fucking explosions
nice.
I've managed to set off around my house.
That must be nice. I've had exclusive problems with creepers.
Is that why your floor has a bunch of holes in it?
Yes. That's why my floor has a bunch of holes in it. Probably, like, make a place where I can sleep peacefully, but it's like, but then it takes away from the work I'm trying to do now.
Where's your beds?
It blew up, but I have one. I have one left. Hey, get out. We don't want any. We don't want any. No solicitors.
You need to make a fucking gate and some fence pieces. Which I'm not happy about.
Cool loot room.
There's a gate.
Honestly, just cobblestone and dirt.
Cool cobblestone room.
There's some fences. Hopefully
You guys
that's
have anyone
enough
needs
to
cobblestone? There you go.
Do I have enough to not lose my skeleton horse? I don't know. We'll find out. I lost some hay bales. 1, 2, 3, and the gate. Yay, skeleton! That is so fucking dumb. Alright, well, we'll deal with that in a moment. I attach the gate and it gets attached sideways. Like, what the fuck are you doing, gate? You're drunk, go home.
I'm gonna take a couple things of cobblestone, if that's okay.
Go nuts. If there's anything in the other chest, you can, get stuff there. If you're short on supplies.
just filled in the pothole, rebuilt the fence. Set down a hay bale to replace one of the ones that was blowed up. And set down some logs to turn the tree back into a tree. I need to put the... I'm breaking more flowers. Great. At least this whole fiasco has been handled relatively well for having my house blowed up twice in one night. Waging war on you fuckers. My dog is okay, my skeleton horse seems to be okay. You know, it's a little hard to tell with the undead, but... I need to wait for the grass to regrow in a bunch of spots. I need to rebuild the ladder going down to my chicken dungeon.
Damn, Creeper really messed you up.
You have to rebuild the chicken dungeon?
No, I don't need to rebuild it. When I built it originally, I actually built it really deep. So it put a fucking hole where the ladder is, but it wasn't actually enough to destroy the chicken dungeon. There's still several ladder segments going down between surface and chickens. So the chickens are okay. Surprisingly.
Until, you know, kill them and eat them.
Yeah. There's a very wide difference between, you know, purposeful destruction and creeper. Unless you're actually leading a mob of creepers to clear a field. Yes, that has been done before.
Or you are the creeper itself.
I am not aware of that game mode, but yes, I guess that would also be a thing.
Well, no, the creeper itself is purposeful. It's like, hey, I'm blowing up right here, and I'm making this choice. I am choosing to do this.
Makes me wonder what the life cycle of a creeper really is.
How would they breed?
I was thinking the same thing.
That's kind of what I was getting at, like, you know, what...
Do creepers fuck? I mean, the creeper origin is basically, Notch programmed a pig wrong, all the blocks of a pig wrong, to where it was like a pig head on top, the body, and 4 legs at the base. And he liked it so much, that's where the creeper came from, so maybe they breed like pigs. Which is all the time. Although I don't think creepers have maybe they're old age enders, so maybe they, you know, reproduced by budding or some shit like that.
Yeah. That is a distinct possibility. Alright, let's see if the boat can get under this. It can, yay! It works! It works! building a wall to protect the town, and I'm the one who's paying for it.
I felt that yawn. Or hot.
Towerwood. Weepy Towerwood. Although I took a nap and... You ever just have a really weird dream that just kind of shakes you up and you have to like sit on your bed for a little bit to like process?
Kind of.
Sometimes.
I had that earlier today.
What was your dream?
Oh, how do I explain it? It started off with this was kind of funny. Started off with my brother and his wife being in a house, and they were showing us around. I guess this was like a newer house, and they showed us like, oh, the street was completely redone, and I don't know, like some stuff like seems so real that it's hard like I don't think I could have imagined it. But we're like, oh, also we got a new dog, and it was Alex's. It was Alex's new dog. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, it looks just like Alex's new puppy. Like I remember thinking that. Look, oh, creaky dink. Like it didn't. That wasn't the point where like, oh, this is just a dream, because that's just too. But they also had an Australian Shepherd that they never had, which was white with gray spots, like gray dapples, which was really pretty. And he'd be like, oh, shake, and I shaked his little paw, and then, oh god, and then things got just, boy, there was so me and what started off as my brother when he was little, like. But wasn't? I don't know. Me and this other person that appeared to be my little brother, but when he was little, like when he still had a bowl cut and shorter than me. We went into this area, and it was like kind of like a game show setup, but a bit more. Oh god, I don't know. But anyway, we had to basically, it was like a trial. It was more like a trial, but with like a game show setup. And we have to go through all these different iterations of different, like, worlds or something like that, or different settings. But the thing is, it had, like, scenarios and situations that we had to, like, figure out what to do to get to the next area. And, the thing is, though, it all seemed like normal at first, but then things started just like getting weird, like reality bending weird, and the thing is, basically, we went through, as we were going through these worlds, it kind of like the best way I can explain it is that me and my little brother basically lost our minds in a way, went crazy, because in order to traverse through these things, we had to basically let go of all our instincts because nothing made sense. Like when if someone came to you to help, what would be your first thing to do? Oh, okay, what am I going to do to help with them? But the thing is, in order to help them, you know, we would have our, like, you know, I can't give you specifics because I can't remember the specifics, but I can give you examples. Like, oh, our heads are turned inside out, or something like that. And we couldn't figure, like we were trying to, you know, get through these, through these different situations, but, you know, the way that we were doing it wasn't working, and so finally we got to this point of, and the way that the dream, like, felt like we were going through this, like time was standing still, but we were still kind of experiencing like 100 years worth of this, and we just basically, the best way is we lost our minds, and basically we just kind of went like fuck it and started playing by it was like reality is what you make it, and someone was coming up to me and it's like it felt mean. The thing is, it felt mean, but this is like how this area worked, and like someone was coming up to me, and then basically the thing to do is like squish their head, and then whipped cream comes out of their eyes or something like that. And it was a lot of that, just trying to like man, it's this is the problem with dreams. It's like an experience all to yourself, and trying to find the words to explain it, you fall short. But eventually we got through it. We saw it was like seeing. Oh, you know what? This is the way it's like think the Matrix was stupid. That's the best way I can see it. Like basically how the world is set up. You know, you're seeing past how the world is presented to you, and you're seeing like the intricacies. You know, the code or whatever past it and how things work. And you know, like you wouldn't think that you could do this thing. But because you know you can see how things really are and really work, you know, you can just do it like that. And I'm sorry if I'm not making any sense. Like just think of like cartoon physics almost, in a way, is the best way I can describe it there too. And so finally we got to the last place. And we basically, how we go through each world, so we have to see see how the thing you have to do, or the exit, or something like that, and it's never really a linear thing. Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm not doing a good job explaining this.
Sounds like a crazy dream.
It was so, it made sense. It's like you to see an exit. It's not like a door, but more so like an event. It's based on perspective. That's the thing. It was basically like seeing the perspective is what you got you into the next area. So like we let's say that you saw a book and the cover on the book had a picture on it, and you realize that you holding the book in your hand while in a library, like knowing the perspective of where the book it was or is. That's how you got to the next area. I don't know. Is this making any sense?
Maybe a little bit. It's I think I'm kind of getting what you're saying, but it's also really hard to convey where it sounds like it is, so.
Yeah, I don't know how to. It's just and the thing is, we got to the last area, and we had to figure out what to, and we were just basically at a point where we lost our minds, but we in the process, it's like you lose your mind, but you also kind of become like geniuses in a way, because you know what seems crazy makes sense, and what seems crazy like means that you just can understand that that I'm sorry, I'm not good at explaining things when things do make sense. So you're okay, good. So we basically, the host of the show, we saw that there was something off with him, and we just kind of confronted him, and then like I remember just like waving my hands and just kind of blowing him apart because he was like the last part or something like that, and then we were out, And then we were like, and the thing is, when we were out of this area, we were like completely like back where how we were. Like we went through like, it didn't change us who we were, but because we understood how this other world worked, we could play by the rules of this other world or this other reality or whatever. So we went back in because we actually thought it was kind of fun. But the fact is, and this is probably the fact that I play games. Like there was like a scoreboard, and our how much experience we got, like how well we understood how things worked was portrayed like an experience or something like that. And the whole thing was like it turned out this whole thing was like built and made by these two guys or something like that, and we were trying to we were basically too good and think, oh look who we were too good at figuring out what to do, and they got mad like, oh, looks like this area is just too low level for you guys, so they tried to make it harder, but even then we were too good, and we just started messing with them. Like we turned the tables on them, and we actually trapped them in their own, like, the best way I can explain this is that there was this piece of paper, and it was little squares, and the little squares, if you zoomed out, was like a kind of like a pixelated picture of both of them, and each little square was like a random like room that they were like a maze that they were trying to get through, and but they couldn't see that they couldn't see that they didn't for some reason they didn't have the perspective to see that their little maze was just a piece of paper with their pictures on it. That's kind of what I meant. Like if you could see that where you are and what you're doing is actually this thing, then that's how you could escape out of it. And I woke up and I just remember like it felt realer than it should have, more so than any dream, because sometimes I do have just garbage dreams, which is just like based on your feelings of the events that have taken place before, and but this one was definitely outside its own, like inside its own like area. I don't know. It's just, it was so, I don't know. Like I was just sitting there thinking, like, you know, here I had this whole experience that I can barely remember right, that nobody else had. That's unique to me, and it's all within my own like existence. I don't know. I just it was that, you know, just thinking that was kind of a marvel in itself. But yeah, that was
why I needed to just sit there and
like, what the fuck just happened? That felt real. I know it wasn't real. But it sure felt like it was. I don't know. Ugh. Maybe I had too much yogurt. Maybe that's just what happened. That might have been the case. Don't eat too much yogurt, kids.
That's words to live by, I guess. Mind your yogurt.
I really like yogurt, though, so it's really hard to say no to yogurt.
Well, I said mind your yogurt. I didn't say don't have yogurt.
Ooh, I know, but like I wouldn't, you know. Ugh. I'm gonna have to stop playing here because I am getting a little motion sickness. I don't know why. This rarely happens to me, but it's happened to me right now. So, but I'll still stay on voice chat.
It happens. No big deal.
Ugh. I hate it. I hate it.
I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna be piecing out myself pretty soon. But I'm trying to figure out.
I bet.
Yeah, it's not quite that late for me, but I'm not.
Oh, sorry. Oh. I'm burping.
Honestly, I should probably just get a little something to eat and then go to bed, because knowing the way that today went, I'm going to be puppy sitting again, and as soon as my girlfriend leaves for work, the puppy's going to be all antsy in the pantsy and wound up that mama's gone, so
Gonna be, you know, like separation anxiety.
She's not that bad. She calmed down pretty fast, but it was still kind of a pain.
Oh, sweetie, I'm sweetie. You jealous slipper. Sweetie pie.
Leave me alone, creeper. I'm planting trees.
Creeper be creeping.
Are you guys gonna play tomorrow night too? Maybe I could plan to be a bit earlier.
I'm still kind of in like recuperation mode, so I'm probably gonna be chilling on Minecraft a little bit. I should in reality give you know, Super Mario 35 some attention, because you know, who knows how much longer that's actually going to be around.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it, but you know, I haven't got to play this in a good long while, and I miss it. So we'll see how things go.
By all means, zombies, come right into my bedroom.
Okay.
At this point, I'm trying to just figure out how to finish building this safety wall and make it good, because the landscape here is very unaccommodating. I think it's going to turn into less of building a wall and more of hollowing one out. Because with the mountains across the river, if I just dig away enough of the side of the mountain, then it's just a death trap if any of them try to walk over the edge. So, you know, that'll do.
No, I've been hearing the monsters I found where they were hiding.
Idiot, we should be placing torches along the wall too. I haven't been doing that. Oh well. I guess the good news is I believe monsters still cannot spawn on surfaces that count as air blocks.
What do you mean, like what do you mean by that?
So if you have a block that, if you place a full block, like a block of dirt, that's a full block. But if you have a block that's like a, you know, like a half slab.
Okay.
The block it isn't an entire block. Because half of it is air and half of it is solid. It doesn't count as a full solid block, thus mobs cannot spawn on it. This means that along the wall where it's flat, I need to place torches. I need to worry about, you know, monsters spawning there. But any of the places where I have, like, stairs, they're fine, because they won't spawn on the stairs. They can't. At least as far as I know. I know this is the way it used to be, and I don't think they changed it anytime recently. But...
I'm not gonna bounce here because I'm just certainly not feeling that well.
No problem. You get yourself
You guys
some
have a
rest.
good night, alright?
Yeah, yeah.
Feel better, B.
I will. Maybe barf. I always feel better when barfing.
Well, if that's what you gotta do, then...
It's what you gotta do.
Hope
Alright,
it's a pleasant one in that case.
As long as it doesn't go up my nose, I'm good.
Oh, I had that happen once.
It burns! It's bad. Anyway, yes. Bye-bye.
Take care. I had a piece of steak get stuck in my esophagus. And it wasn't in my throat. I could breathe, but it wouldn't go down to my stomach. And that was really unpleasant.
It was like stuck.
Yeah. And it would cause like mucus and saliva to just kind of like back up in my throat. And I wouldn't exactly puke, but I would just like need to drain my throat once in a while. And this was fine throughout the evening, annoying mostly, uncomfortable, but it wasn't bad. But finally, at some point, my body just got fed up with it, I guess. Oh, fuck. Great. And now there's a witch here for whatever. Stupid witch. She's gone. She thought she was going to charge me and be clever about it. I'm sorry, madam. If I have a sword, you should stay at range. Oh well. A lesson she learned. Or I guess didn't, considering she's dead now. Whatever. But yeah, I went and I like slept out in the living room couch that night, and then at some point I suddenly woke up and I was like, oh, my body's not happy, and I ran to the kitchen sink, and apparently my body had determined that it had enough of this shit, and just threw everything in reverse.
Oh no.
But
hey, get rid of the...
I mean, like, I'm glad it got cleared out, because there was some relief, but the amount of back pressure and force it took to get that thing out with it being stuck in my throat, like, it just came out like a fucking cannonball of meat, and then I had so much stuff that went up my nose. And, yeah, stomach acid and the sinus cavities are a big no thank you. That's... No. I never want to have to do that one again. That was a bit... In retrospect, that was a bit graphic in description. Sorry.
That's fine. I don't get queasy.
That's good.
I sometimes even like to watch surgery videos because it fascinates me.
I think the only thing that really gets to me is certain foods.
Like what?
Certain things that it doesn't happen too often, but some of the stuff they'll try on like Good Mythical Morning.
Oh, they like make weird stuff?
Yeah, like I like the show, I really do, but there are certain things they've made that I'm just like, I can't watch this. I can't watch this. watch LA Beast, and he'll eat some pretty extreme stuff. And you know, it used to be that there are points where he'd just vomit on camera, and I'd be like, all right, whatever, I don't care. But watching them eat some of the stuff they have is just like, oh no, I can't. This makes Alex feel bad. I can't pull up any immediate examples of things that have made me just go like, no, I'm I'm out. Thank you, sheep. A lot of them get to my girlfriend worse than me.
Yamato Kantai said,
welcome back, Yamato.
Okay, I'm back. Cop has been made now. I just need to wait for a superior to assign me a call code and badge number.
Oh, that law enforcement RP server for GTA really is a thing, huh? It's kind of cool.
Yamato Kantai said, also a gun LUL.
But yeah, there isn't too much that's awful. My girlfriend tends to be the one who gets a little more shaken up by it than I do. One of the ones for her was, did you ever see a regular ordinary Swedish mealtime?
I don't think so. Is this where they eat that little can of fish?
So you have the one channel that is Epic Mealtime.
Oh yes, I've heard of that one.
So they basically said, like, we're Swedish, we're fucking Vikings. What's epic to you is ordinary to us. So they made like the most over-the-top aggressive cooking that you could come up with. And it's a shame that they basically, like, you know, had to go and do life because their shit was amazing. When season 2 or 3 of Game of Thrones was starting up, I was like, hey, you know, I'm excited to watch this. And just about that time, these guys had been on hiatus for like 2 years, and they made an announcement that they were back, and I was like, fuck Game of Thrones, I'm ready for Swedish mealtime. They're weird, but they are unholy terrors in the best sort of way. And I'll drop some videos in the Discord a little later.
Sounds pretty cool.
But one of the big things, I guess, like the condiment of choice, I don't know if it's actually the condiment of choice for Swedes or if it was just like a running gag with them. But a big thing was mayonnaise. And one of their big things was pre-dinner snack, and they'll just, you know, say it's time for pre-dinner snack, and they'll grab a big old spoonful of mayonnaise and eat it, just like that.
Nuts.
And it's like, okay, you know, kind of nuts, but whatever. But my girlfriend, no, she would see that and just be like, mm-mm.
Things with mayonnaise, man, that can be
Huh?
Things with mayonnaise? Those things with mayonnaise can definitely be pretty gross.
It's, I mean, I don't know. Mayonnaise doesn't bother me. But hey, I managed to kill a zombie without fucking destroying my house. Look at that. How can I replant my flowers before a creeper shows up and blows it to hell again?
I really like the house you built on RX's server. That's really cool looking.
I'm pleased with how it came out. Like I said, I wanted to build a house that was actually going to be like a house, not just, you know, a barn that you live in. Because it seems like that's a lot of what I end up doing in, like, Minecraft, is like, it's a house, quote-unquote, but it's basically just a big empty area with storage chests everywhere, no rooms, you know, and a bed. It's like, I'm living in a fucking warehouse. Like, this is not a domicile. And I wanted something that was going to be more of an actual house, so, yeah, that's... I decided I was going to do it, and I fucking did. There we go. But I'm pleased with it. I wanted to preserve the feel of the village here, which is why I kind of took over and expanded on the hut that I'm in. Oh, I lost a sign on my house. I have a sign somewhere around here. I'll put that one up. There it is.
So if I keep having monsters spawn inside my base, does that mean there's just not enough light somewhere?
Correct.
Okay.
That's one of the things I run into a lot, because to me there are plenty of things that look like, oh, they're a little shady. They aren't dark, but no, technically it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. Oh well. Oh, you have cool headgear, skeleton. I'm gonna take it. Instead of the cool headgear, he just dropped his plain leather tunic.
Well, that's not what you wanted.
No, it's not. Although, to be fair, the headgear was still just leather, so... it wouldn't have been that great. I just don't like putting in the time to actually make... well, I don't have any renewable place for me to get leather. I don't really have cows yet. So... no, and to be honest, leather isn't that great either if you're going to enchant anything. Gold is better.
Yamato Kanta said, Hi Jess, Yamato 8 Vampy hi.
Yamato says, hello Jess.
Hi!
But if there's a leather tunic I can use to repair another leather tunic that is enchanted, then it still could be worthwhile. I'm gonna use an anvil to repair a leather tunic. I don't really know, but that's okay. Got some bones.
kind of mad at my whole base now. I kind of want to restart it.
Well, the good news is, if you want to, you can. I think I'm gonna need to call a night here. I am. My thinker ain't working that great. And that's severely frustrating to me. So, oh well. But yeah, I will probably be back tomorrow. We'll see. Oh, that can free me up a little bit of space.
Well, I'll definitely hop on again tomorrow if you guys will play.
I'm thinking so. Because I'm still not quite at the point where I'm ready to get back into my regular streaming. And Minecraft is something that's good to you know, it's fun, it's creative, but it isn't like, you know, forcing me to run in like, you know, full overdrive, so to speak.
Right.
So.
Did you finish the Surge game?
Did I what?
Did you finish the Surge?
No. I think I'm pretty far from finishing it, honestly. I've only completed the first 2 areas, I think.
Oh, wow.
But I'm having fun with it.
It looks cool. It definitely looks like your type of game.
It's intense. Get away, creeper. I don't want to play with you. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some distance between the creeper and myself and just pop into another house here, and hopefully it'll despawn by the next time I get on. But yeah, it's fun. It's intense. It's difficult, but it's not bad. I'm not really used to Dark Souls type games, so I'm still kind of like getting my footing down as far as some things go.
It totally clicked the other night when you're like, "Oh, it's like Dark Souls." I'm like, "It is like Dark Souls."
Well, that one I got like Lycan was telling me that, like, yeah, it's a Dark Souls like, and the big thing for me was there are certain things that it's almost like they kind of assumed that you would know that, like, this is part of the gameplay style, and I'm fine if a game is just going to drop you in and do no hand holding whatsoever, or if it's going to walk you through like a tutorial, but you can't like do both. Like, if you think you're doing a tutorial and it's showing you how to do XYZ, and then suddenly you're stuck in a place where, like, you don't know what the fuck to do, and you still think you're doing something wrong because you're waiting for the tutorial to tell you something, you know, that's the point where I get kind of angry. And that was what really rattled my cage on that one, so to speak, was I got frustrated with the sudden lack of direction. You know?
I see.
But I'm finding my way, and yeah, all in all, it's designed well. I'm enjoying it. It's just that it's going a little bit slow, which is all right. Now that I have a few different weapons, it's a little hard to find some of the equipment I need for upgrading my gear. But having a few different weapons to change things in and out for different situations helps a lot. So yeah, it shouldn't be. I should be picking up some speed soon here. But I digress. I'm gonna call it a night here. I'm falling asleep, and yeah, like I said, I still need puppy sit in the morning. So
Puppy sitting.
hope it was a fun time.
Yamato Kantai said,
No, have a good night.
Night night.
Thank you. Same to you, and good night to you as well, Yamato, whenever it is that you
Good night, Yamato.
do get around to sleeping. And, yeah. If something does come up and I'm not around tomorrow, then I will still be back soon. Anyway, take care, and, yeah.